Welcome, folks, to Glendale, Arizona and State Farm Stadium, site of this year's Verbo Fiesta Bowl, which, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before the national championship game. And we'll find out here today which side has the toughness and the depth to keep driving toward that ultimate goal, the chance to raise that gold trophy over their heads. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. They'll return it from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So Alabama's offense will be the first up today. Always enjoyed coming to the Fiesta Bowl over the years. And, of course, we got the modern Silver Stadium here sitting in the desert ready for this showdown.
Well, it's so many great memories here, Chris. Think back to the Boise State, Oklahoma back in '07. How about the classic between Oklahoma State and Stanford with Andrew Luck in 2012? And then the shocker just a few years ago with TCU over Michigan in 2022. This game has a history of providing the unexpected.
And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Important second down play coming up. Send the back in motion. To throw, it's Simpson. Trying to extend the play. Fires it on the move. He's got it for a big gain. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
You know, Chris, you think about it, efficiency has always kind of been the description of a great Alabama quarterback. Man, think about the playmakers that they've had over the last few years at this position. Jalen, Tua, Bryce Young recently. Just a different level of quarterback play and really gives this offense an edge to it.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Offense will keep it on the ground here. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
That play makes it 2nd and 10. He'll hand it off. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Looking to throw. It's Simpson. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
4th down. He's throwing for it. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense. So the Ohio State Buckeyes offense out there for their first possession. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players to just a few guys. Kirk, what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. Two good teams with great individual players.
There's the handoff. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Grab behind the line. It's Smith. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28.
Nice throw and catch here for the Buckeyes. And you know, Chris, it's hard to think of a time when Ohio State didn't have an efficient and prolific quarterback under center.
He's running. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. And the defense jumps on the football.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there. They were able to knock it loose.
Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Last possession, they were stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. And they put together something here. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Good job of the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the first down marker.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Dropping back, it's Simpson. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Alabama.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this.
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. Kicking team on now for the extra point. PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team is on the field to move this one away. Return starts from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. That fumble in the last possession set up a touchdown. And they bounce back from that costly error here. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Catch made on the right side. He stopped him, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
Some really tight windows to throw into for this quarterback with the defense sitting back in zone. But he finds the curl route, and he shows you his arm strength by getting it in there.
1st down play call. How aggressive will it be? It's a run. Running back's got it. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
It's caught downfield. It's a big gain all the way to enemy territory, tackled at the 45. Buckeyes come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Boy, what a big-time play here by this wide receivers. You know, sometimes, Chris, I wonder if Woody Hayes would be enjoying this modern passing attack from his Buckeyes. And I'd like to think that winning would outweigh any concerns he may have about that ball being in the air so often.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Scanning the field, it's Brown. He's looking deep here. Deep shot caught inside the 25. Tackle made after a big gain. The Buckeyes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back, and loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Locates the tight end. It's complete. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this 1st quarter. And they keep this drive going, trying to convert on 3rd down now. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. We've reached the end of 1 in this quest to move 1 step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. We expect the teams to have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the 2nd quarter. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Looking to throw again. Makes the grab. Can he get there? The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be 1st down and goal.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd.
Intercepted in the end zone. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the 2nd half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? They'll run it here. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Makes a quick catch. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Toss play. Back heads to his right. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. There's that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Back to pass. It's Simpson. Looking to scramble now. Oh, and he fumbles. No turnover. Offense recovers the fumble.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. Felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
So a very makeable 3rd down for this offense from the 26-yard line. And they pick up the 1st on the ground. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Yeah, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it was 3rd down in inches, lower the shoulder, get the 1st down.
And they'll go right back to him on 1st down. Defense makes the tackle on the ball carrier.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
This is the 6th play on the drive. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Caught on the outside. It's Haynes. Oh, and he goes down after a short gain. That's not enough for the first down. 3rd down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning.
The back catches it on that play, Chris. Kind of looked like a receiver on the way they designed that play, and I love the toe tap at the end. He's inbounds. Nice game.
Now the offense faces 3rd and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9. Looking to pass. It's Simpson. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. From the shotgun, drops back. He's hit as he throws it. And that's incomplete, even on a 1st down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And it's complete downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Alabama has now moved into the red zone. Working tight windows. It's Simpson. Looking for 6. Oh, and he can't come up with the catch in the end zone. It's going to be 2nd down now.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. He's got some room and some blockers here. Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
Anytime you see a defense sit back in cover 2, the quarterback knows he's looking for short to intermediate throws. He's going to have to put something on it. It's not just the guys that are covering deep. It's the guys underneath you have to be careful of, so you drive that throw. Otherwise, you're going to see results like this, which are an interception.
Tackled quickly after the catch, he'll be short of the marker. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Back to throw. It's Brown. Finds his target, and it's complete.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? Here's a throw underneath the tight end. Tackle made at the 41. That's 1st down yardage. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up into the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
There's a shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Boy, this quarterback is really rolling the dice out here today. Remember, he threw an interception the last time they had the ball. I thought he might learn from that, but instead he comes out throwing it into coverage again. somehow catches a break on this tip ball, that this one was an interception. He better tighten up his decision-making. He's going to cost himself a game.
So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes onto the field. Long enough and good. And that field goal, the final play of this opening half. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. These games, they never disappoint, regardless the score. And this one was filled with excitement and big plays throughout that first half. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on third down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those two stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. That's it for us from our EA Sports Studios in Orlando. Let's head back to Chris and Kurt for the exciting conclusion of this one, where we'll find out who is moving on in the CFP.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Off the play fake on first down. The pocket breaking down. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. They've got him, but not before making first down yards. They'll move the ball to the 41.
Boy, what a throw and catch again by the Ohio State Buckeye offense. You think about how Ohio State has been able to really grow over the years. Go back and think about Chris Carter back in the 80s and Joey Galloway in the 90s. And
that pass rush has trapped him into sack.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
And they'll give it to the back. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, the defense coordinator this week always telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Fires it to the wideout. The senior quarterback lucky that didn't get picked off.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. To the air, it's Simpson. Short pass finds the tight end. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
You know, plays like this are what Alabama offense is all about. They run the football, and then they're efficient within their passing game. Think about it. They won a couple national championships with Greg McElroy and A.J. McCarron by just being efficient and playing smart at the position and being a great complement to that running game in the defense.
Going to try to use his legs here.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. A little bit too much air on that throw by the junior quarterback. After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. 3rd down, out of the shotgun. Oh, and it's dropped by a normally very reliable receiver. That's going to bring up 4th down.
With 3rd down and short, they decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at 4th and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
And the punt goes out of bounds. The officials now will mark the spot. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Which offense can get it going first? This one has been a struggle so far. They'll give it to the back. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Well, they don't block the defensive end. It shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
The Buckeyes will bring their punt team on the field now. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Forced to punt last time, trying to add points, build the lead right here. Fresh set of downs for the offense, first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quick completion to the tight end.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
Here's the second down play. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking for some space. It's Haynes. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. And the back now goes in motion. To the air, it's Simpson. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's incomplete in the back corner of the end zone.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It's an out route, the catch made, and he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Well, this is called settling down in his zone defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. And as we've reached the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. As we head to the 4th, we could be in store for a classic finish, a spot in the next round. Playoff is at stake. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking downfield, it's Simpson. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there.
Well, the defense gets these guys to third down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead, they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
So it's first and goal. The offense will try to milk the clock and add points if they can. Caught behind the line. It's Williams. Touchdown, tied. This quarterback on fire today. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a 2-possession game here in the second half.
It's a great job of this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the second half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this 2-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
Extra point is up and good, so the lead now is 11 here in the final quarter. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And he takes this from inside the 5. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass. Incompletion sets up a second down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Quick throw to the left. There's a wide open receiver, complete. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. The pass rush closing in. He cannot escape the defense with a sack. Buckeyes will come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Nice grab. It's Smith. And tackled there by the defense. Crucial third down play right here. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Whoa, you talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical third down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to fourth down.
Trying for a fourth down completion. Bringing pressure. And he's brought down, a sack with the defense coming up big on this fourth down play.
Well, down late in this football game by more than a possession, they obviously had to go for this. They just couldn't come up with the execution.
Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Back to throw. It's Simpson. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They bring him down, but the back able to pick up some decent yardage in that screen.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Looking to pass here on second down. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
They're going to throw for it on third and short. Gets made on the out route. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Well, he's been their go-to guy all game long. They needed a big play there on third down. They go his way again, and it works out.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. First down, looking to throw the ball. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Extra point up and good. They build the lead to 18 during the final quarter. Now they get set to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
And your opportunity time will take over first and 10.
And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. Remember, last time they went for it on fourth down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Defense grabs the football. It's a turnover.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
Now the offense is set up with a short field. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking to the end zone. Oh, the pass is picked off. That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
That's the last thing that you can afford to do. Working with the lead in the fourth quarter, I thought it'd be easy throws, high percentage throws, run the football, keep that clock moving. Now you've given your opponent a chance to get back into this game.
Running out of time in the pocket, trying to get the throw off. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
And the senior making a disruptive impact play. Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Launches downfield. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it. The Buckeyes bring their punt team onto the field.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on fourth and long.
Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. Scanning the field, it's Simpson. And he lofts it toward the sideline. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted, take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Haynes. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker. Inches away. Back in motion now. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
Interesting call here, Chris, to throw the ball on 3rd and short. Unable to come up with a first down. Now here at 4th down, you got a big decision to make. Do you kick the field goal just to add to the lead, or maybe go for this here with a chance to drop the hammer?
The offense couldn't convert on 4th down the last time in this situation. Let's see if they can this time. Looking to chuck it again. Looking to scramble. On the run, going to heave it downfield. He's got it. Enough for a first down. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today.
Chris, how about this approach by this offensive play caller? Up big, 4th quarter, and they're still taking shots downfield looking for more points. I think they're trying to rub it in here a little bit.
Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Touchdown, Bama. To stretch the lead, the route is on. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ballgame.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
See if they can convert the point after. Extra point is good, and they're in front now, 28-3. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. This has been a long afternoon for this offense. All that's left, try to get some consolation points here. Play action here on 1st down. Quick throw to the left side, and he's got it. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's only his 2nd catch of this entire game. Boy, this defense has done an amazing job of keeping him in check. Let's face it, this guy's as good as anybody in the country. Big-time playmaking ability, but they've taken him out of the game. I think it's a big reason that they have a nice lead.
To throw, it's Brown. Quick throw, complete to the tight end. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now, the football placed exactly at midfield. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. It's a short completion of the tight end. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. That completion sets up a 2nd down play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And they heave it deep downfield. He's got it right near the end zone.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
The Buckeyes will line up now. It's 1st and goal. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. On the run here. Lets it go. Receiver makes the catch. The offense signals for timeout. 28 seconds remaining on the clock.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space. And a big part of the reason that they have such a big...
And he will score! Touchdown, Buckeyes! Here comes the point after attempt. They make the extra point and trail now 28-10. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. They'll start at the 25. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Not much the defense can do here. Time to just kneel down and take the victory home. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? The offense will spend a timeout here. 25 seconds on the clock. First down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Little floater there, but it falls incomplete. Offense getting set. It's second down. To throw, it's Simpson. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. And the offense takes a timeout with 15 seconds remaining.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline. Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Now a timeout is taken with just 5 seconds remaining. Pass caught, second down now. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And he lofts one deep over the middle.